He presses the start button, he expects it to start, does it? Go, YouTube. YouTube went. It went live fast. Hello, everybody.
Ooh.
Happy Saturday, or whatever. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Uncooperative. I have a Farrell and a spacebar. And...
Indeed.
I had not even a loading screen yet. I hadn't double-clicked on that bit. Oops. Although at the same time, maybe it'll load quicker? What, with my PC not having to do the whole streamy bit as well? I don't know. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well. How's everybody doing? Having a good weekend? Just a quick heads up for you folks in the UK as well. Mothering Sunday tomorrow. Don't forget, you will be killed. So how are you two doing? Well this weekend? Well, I know Spacebar isn't as healthy as he could be.
I'm better than I was last week.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, at least one of them's not dying.
Or I'm just quick on the mute button. Or slow on the mute button as it was earlier tonight.
That's why I use push to talk. You
Launch.
never know.
Launch of the Dreadnought.
Push
Hell
to
yeah.
talk, smush to talk. Yeah.
I believe we can get that thing launched today, just looking at the fact that it's about half done, I guess.
We were... Well,
Literally
a few
half done.
thrusters. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the trick. We need to figure out where to stick thrusters. Tex had some ideas at the end of last stream to kind of keep them all towards the back of the ship if we can.
Yep, not a bad plan. Not a bad plan.
If we're using Kriegs, we have to pipe them up. They are gas powered, apparently.
Why am I there and out of fuel of all places? No, this isn't good. There isn't even a way out of here. Farrell, do you have hydrogen in your backup base of Superwind?
Well, it's piped up and it should have an O2 gen down there, so yeah.
Hey!
Should be able to refill from there.
I am allowed to fly. I just remembered yesterday I had to run around my town and get a card and gift. You see? Yep, that's why I'm saying it, just in case. There's bound to be someone in the audience that's like, oh crap, time to find a petrol station or somewhere still open. Yeah, RF. I did know that the Uncooperative drones and Lucas's drones fight. I think it's quite cool. Lucas's drones will also fight with the Reavers as well. You in, sir? I can see a disconnected man. Doesn't look like it.
Let me out of bed.
Oh, these are... I hadn't even seen these, Krieg.
Oh, Krieg may not be with us tonight.
That's a shame.
Yeah, he said he's got some stuff to do.
Yeah, that's a shame, because his new assembler models are much nicer than the ones they had last week. Woo!
Oh, yeah. He has done a lot of good work on that.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't I get out of bed? I'm legit stuck in the cryo bed over here. Oh, wait. There it goes. Okay, never mind.
I don't think you missed
I
that
joined
much,
the game
Clarence.
finally.
Yeah. Right, I forgot this is Space Engineers.
A lot of these things are a result of the fact that Krieg has been reskinning some of his models this week. And so those obviously are redone and all animated, when last week they were kind of boring, honestly, especially the assemblers. And so have these. They now spinny. Yay!
Well, looks like I'm going to have to step up my game again.
Yeah. Does your stuff spinny? Does the cooler spinny?
No.
Does the lawn chair spinny? No, it doesn't, does it?
I could go spinny, but I'm stuck in the cryopod right now.
Oh, wow.
You're
I
not
hadn't
actually.
seen
You're out of the cryopod.
I hadn't seen all the new blocks yet. I was waiting until we... Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Have you seen the assembler? The assembler's way cool. I love the little hands inside there. But no, these are sexy. Krieg is flexing at the moment, I think is the best way of describing it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to ask that guy if I can borrow his script as well and make my wave cannons spin.
We need spinny wave cannons because
everything
needs to spin.
Spin all the things.
Hongu Gary, cheers for the donation. Pistachios, mate, pistachios. What's that? I'm confused. I'm also allergic to nuts, so probably not for me. Or is that Mother's Day trick? Maybe. Don't know. Right, Farrell, what needs doing in this mess of yours?
Well, we need to build the entire other half of the ship.
I do like mirroring things that I didn't build, so I have no idea what's in the wall on the other side.
It's pretty much straightforward, I think. I didn't really build much into it for structure.
Yeah, it's more about where you ran the conveyors. Like, do they go the whole way down the side, or do they not, basically?
No,
they do not. They don't go the whole way down the
I
side. I can see from inside. Okay, so...
Yeah, they kind of end towards where the turrets are for the most part. Then all the way front to the wave cannon.
Oh, God. Why do you tell me fuel low at 3%, game? That is not acceptable warning.
I think the conveyors actually should be all pretty much mirrored anyways.
What was the control we needed to rebind for this mod? Console, was it?
Yeah.
Tilde.
I had to rebind my, not working for me, though.
Space Engineers uses all the keys already. Is there any of them that are free?
Not working for me either.
Which sucks, because I rebound my push-to-talk. That was my push-to-talk.
The tab hides it, but the keybind doesn't. I think there was a command for doing that, wasn't there? Sorry guys, there's a new mod we got running that's kind of small, but actually really cool as well. That it has to do with being able to hide and turn on the crosshair when you want. Default clear.
And not have to dive into 16 different menus to do it.
Clearing your selected block. Okay, so that's not what that's not the correct keybind we're changing. Apparently that's the default keybind for clearing your selected block. Yeah, it's on unequip as well. It does two things. Of course it's on two different keybinds. It's key.
That's annoying.
That's weird.
Still doesn't work.
Well.
God damn it. It does still need to be armored up. Now, didn't we have some stuff we could use for that? A ferro plate.
Yeah, we need silver and something else for that.
Silver.
Yeah, tons of silver.
So much silver.
Which we need silver for the midnight fuel anyways.
Ooh.
Do we have a silver GPS? And I'll just go mining a bit.
Gasp, you said the dirty word.
We've got more silver than we normally have. We got about 5k at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Which is more silver than we normally have. We've actually got a few resources right now because we came back with a couple of those wrecks last time that didn't have everything inside them completely ruined. In fact, someone did mention to me that there was a couple more out there that was still powered. It's intriguing. I might jetpack up and see if I can work out where. It must be Ryder. I can't imagine it's anything else. Aren't that many people that jump through time to change history for the better. And even fewer with the aid of a balding hologram.
Well, it's a shame that mod's not working. That was actually a neat concept.
It still works with turning the UI off, which is more than Keen's does, but it doesn't let you toggle it. No idea why, but hey. Partial functionality.
Wait, what's working? The tab?
Yes, the tab side of things works. When you turn the UI off, it'll hide the crosshair as well, which Keen's doesn't.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have the crosshair on anyways.
Yeah, I normally have it off because of that reason. I get too tired of having to turn it on and off again. Oh, look, it's our big gun.
And it's not even working for me at all when I go through my tabs.
Yeah,
so
same.
weird inconsistent behavior there.
Okay. Must not be for multiplayer.
Server side only, yeah. Or client side only, well, you know what I mean. Did he redo something on this as well? This doesn't look quite the same. He might have just redone the base texture, perhaps. I don't know. Are they still starved of resources? Yeah, a bit. Are we still living in a big crater? Yeah, pretty much. Do we now have at least a Dumba? Yes. And did we actually manage to bring some stuff back last time? That means that we're not quite as bad as we were? Also yes. So, yeah. 50-50. Did wasted come all the way up here without hydrogen bottles? Jeez. Do we only have empty ones? A further yes. Don't tell me we're out of
Yeah,
ice.
because all of... No.
Oh no, they're all full, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
This is a really silly system. Stop pulling stuff that you have nowhere to store.
Fuel critical.
Yeah, I noticed that last week.
It's just nabbed it back again. Stop that.
It's so annoying.
Quicker than I can. It'll grab it and not let me even put the bottle in time.
Izzy is such a joy to work with sometimes.
Access through here. I don't even think that's easy. I think that's the
I think it's just default keen.
natural pulling of the thing. Don't tell me I'm stuck in the hole.
Generator 2, I've pulled enough out to... Let me put some bottles in there.
That's what I was trying to do. But the build and repair system, I was accessing things through... huh? And it... I'm not even going to quit. Yeah, the build repair I was trying to access stuff through didn't actually have access to the cargo properly, so I couldn't pull bottles out regardless.
Oh yeah, there's a medium cargo container, so I popped up.
There's a medium cargo container, and those bobs up top, for whatever reason, aren't hooked up to some of this system as well.
Right. Forgot about that.
That medium cargo container is on a separate grid. It's probably on the...
Doomba.
It'll be on the Dumba. It's weird that we can't pull through it, because the Dumba's attached to a sorter that's designed to pull everything out. Ah, but it's on blacklist, preventing bottles. Because you don't want to pull bottles out when you're returning every time and get rid of your stuff. But that means I can temporarily, at least, drop those off the list, have it pull through, and then put them back on again.
Well, let me see if I can figure out why these bobs aren't hooked up then. I don't know if it'll help us out any or not, but can't hurt.
Oh, I mean, yeah, anything to get the base at least. All the supplies that are stuck in them as it is, because I think most of them looked like they were full last time.
Yeah, I forgot we've got hydrogen tanks, so I could actually set those to refill. Cheers, man.
Keen, did you know that we have mirror mode? Except you can't use it when you're playing survival.
Is it telling you about it now?
What in there? Little did you know videos? Let's see. Outside.
Good evening, Reba. I'm well, thank you. Who's mining what and why? I don't need any more holes here.
I'm trying to get under where the top bobs are.
Oh, right, yeah. There's something in that tunnel down that's broken.
Yeah. I guess I could...
It can't be completely broken, because I just emptied the bottles out of the Dumba using it. And they all went down to the hydrogen tank, which is on the bottom floor. Ah. Is there a medium cargo container on the little ship we have downstairs, the fish?
That's
quite
not connected.
possibly, yes.
It's not connected to
Yeah, it is connected.
Oh, I did not know that.
I wonder if it's not cargo connected inside the fish itself, and that's the one we're seeing.
Could be.
Energy low.
Kinda looks like it should be. That goes down. Well, the cargo connection goes through an O2 generator. That's what's going wrong. Small port. So
Oh, is that on the fish? Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the fish itself.
Oh, fair play.
Connector come. That's what's doing it. You can pull some stuff out of there, just not stuff that goes through a tiny little hole. Thank you, Keen.
We'll keep our eyes on the skies tonight. Someone was saying something about shielded enemies again.
Oh, that reminds me. I think we need some shield busters up top.
Am I going to be able to...
We
fly
only
up
have
here
2
and actually
pikemen
see?
and anti-heavy, and then that giant rail for defense now. By
There's
the way,
lights in the distance. There's something over that direction.
There are many things everywhere around us.
No, I mean something over that direction that's either on fire or has power. Either way around, the only things that burn are functional blocks.
really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, only blocks that do something can burn.
Huh.
And not all of those burn. Some of them spark instead. Things either burn or spark.
Oh, the damage. I should know that. I'm just gonna go back in my hole.
At least we've got quite a big hole for you to go in. It's an impressive hole. Okay, do I try and go on an recovery mission that direction?
Oh boy.
Wait, why aren't
Here
these
goes
mobs?
Doom, but number 329.
Yeah, that's why I'm umming about it rather than just going and doing it. Needs some musing first.
I've got something I could print up that could go with it to help to hopefully take it down quicker at least. Whatever's out there.
Have you? Where?
Well, not in here. Playing around on the holodeck.
I say it's mysteriously missing, and from my view at least.
I really
Where-
don't see
got
where
a
this...
ship in his pocket or something. Hasn't
Is that a ship in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?
No, I didn't go there. He went there.
he? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He needs the energy today, so let him get away with it this time.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to try and find out what this ferroplate even looks like because it's got a funny icon that doesn't help.
Krieg is gonna be sad he missed that we're actually gonna use it. He's been pestering me for weeks.
Okay, that's interesting. But what did you have in mind with this, Krieg? Okay, it's a bit weird. Warheads now have an EMP feature. They do? Appreciate
against
the tip.
shields.
Bravo. Do they?
I don't think that's. I don't think that's vanilla. I think that's just against the shield.
Oh, that's part of the shield mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
They've
that
had
means
that for a
should we
while, actually.
need to get into trouble with the drone friends, if they do turn up having shields, then we're all right. Successfully withdrew items to build clan ferroplate. Did I now? Interesting. How many have we got of those? 80. 180. How many does it use per block? 60. Wow, I can make 3 blocks.
Oh, we're protected now. Take off.
Okay. Permission to remove a couple of blocks for an experiment, Farron.
Go for it.
Ah, the fact that I can paint is amazing. Oh, interesting. They're even lower than a half block. Random.
Oh. Interesting.
You know what I mean? It's not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
And they kind of overlap the block backwards.
Yeah, I see where he's going with it, though.
Yeah, the trick is the back side of the block is candidate the same angle that the front is there.
Yeah.
So it makes it a little creative to try to work it into certain areas, but
Yeah, it looks like
I
you
like
can
the look of
basically
it.
use it in plates and flat lines, but outside of that, you start running into issues.
Be good to protect the vital bits at least.
Yeah, bravo, that will be a mod then. That's not default functionality. Like there is no EMP function to a standard vanilla warhead. Okay, so the question is, do we try and do these ferroplates or not?
I'd say we give it a shot.
Yeah, can't hurt.
Okay.
Certainly, if we can't coat the entire thing, at least do it in vital areas.
Yeah, I think it's
Well, I'm thinking the
fine.
spine, at the very least, could be coated reasonably sensibly.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of about the right height for it. Close will you get to the ISMs? Not very.
Could plate the reactor room with it as well.
There's no other variance, is there? It is just...
There's some kind of pipe platform because I was just looking at it myself.
Yeah,
don't know
that
what that
seems to be
does.
like a conveyor port of some sort,
Yeah.
basically. Which mod is it with the animated spinny things? That'll be inspired technology. Not sure what it's inspired by, but apparently it's inspired.
I think it was inspired by YouTubers he follows.
Are you not inspired?
You can completely set on that ISM as well.
Hmm?
Are you set on that ISM as well?
No, I just threw something up there as a placeholder if we wanted to put anything bigger up there.
I was actually thinking of something similar size, but that would fit inside the single block spacing rather than having the annoying hitbox.
Yeah, go for it.
It's modded armor. They didn't add new armors. HS slip drive.
Uh-oh. I bet that's what it is. Jump drives in. Oh, that is weird. That is, like... It's not even a half block.
Mm-hmm. It's a quarter block.
Huh. Well, I guess it is half a half. So yeah, it would be a quarter.
Cool looking thing, but... Oh yeah, we got all sorts of spinny things today. Wonderful. Largest collection of spinny things around.
I'm gonna come back next week and everything I built spins.
Just won't be able to
Craig and I are gonna have
see. Everything's
spin
too
off.
busy spinning around.
I don't see where the disconnect is for these bobs. Everything's connected. I don't know why they're not pulling. At least all the lights are green.
Yeah, this is rather difficult to add when you hadn't designed for it in the first place.
Yep.
Okay, a turret of sorts. Photon torpedo launcher? Maybe. Maybe.
Small grid only.
Oh.
However,
Oh yeah, I'm
that
down the
is
bottom of the list, aren't I? That's not where we want to be.
Yeah, it's a very nice small grid weapon, though.
Yeah, maybe, Ken. Maybe sort of essentially use it as a plate that goes over the top, well, a bit like we are now. One of these has got to be cool and tiny. What was that one I was using last week? Maybe it's still on the bars. Not that. Not that. Not that. Ooh. And not that either.
Strong unknown signal.
Yeah, it means you can get yourself, like, better panda suits. K3 Heatwave Pulse Gun. Oh, there you go. And I was going to remember that. Spot for the pipe version of the plate. I could. I was gonna just put this plate in around it. I mean, the pipe version of the plate is enormous. I'll try it, but yeah, that seems a bit off, to be honest. Oh, it works, Mr. Thomas. I've changed my setup around, and one bit of my setup that's not working is the stuff that brings things up on screen. So some of that is non-functional, although why the latest tip thing is not working correctly, I don't know. Oh, I know why. It's reading from the wrong file, isn't it? God damn it. Oh well. Thank you very much, Mr. Thomas. There's somewhat wasted streaming before I get to my PC. There's nearly 4 hours earlier than normal streaming times. Yeah, it is. Sorry. Out of nowhere super early stream is out of nowhere super early stream.
Energy low.
Yeah, that thing's too large. I think I can make a cooler looking like hull plating with this stuff than I can with that large thing.
Okay, I think I've fixed it. Except for the stuff that's not on... looks like except for the stuff that's on the Doompa. Or that,
That's because of that sorter.
the clownfish, yeah, okay. The sorter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you won't,
looks like
be
I
able
fixed
to
it.
mess with the Dumba stuff because it's the far
Yeah.
side of that sorter, and it's the only things left in it are like should just be tools and bottles.
Yep, I think I fixed it. There was just a, well, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know what fixed it, but something fixed it.
Stuff.
Congrats then.
I'm not gonna question it.
Yeah, this armor's hard to
Back away
put
slowly.
on in a way that doesn't look just a bit weird. Honestly.
I think it really kind of works well if you're doing like an armored belt almost, or just like an accent block core
Yeah.
armor.
What do you reckon, Stream? It doesn't work, does it?
Alright, up, down, left, right, backwards,
A-stop.
and limited braking.
Or AB start for the second.
Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, good old cheat codes.
Who's cheating?
I'm sure a lot of people would say we're cheating because we have Bob.
Yes?
Yeah.
Sounds about right. I'm cheating because I'd like to. No, actually, no. We did cheat a little bit, unintentionally. I didn't realize I'd done this until people pointed it out today. But remember last episode where we reloaded the wrong save?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the things we'd done, as well as poking a massive hole in the wall, was in creative mode spawn in those 2 reactors.
I wondered where we got the parts for that. I wasn't gonna say anything because I wasn't sure of it.
Yeah, we kind of cheated our way to these 2 here.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, because they required the 1,000,001 midnight pieces that we didn't have.
That there's no way we had the parts for. No way did we have 600 midnight plates, 750 midnight processors, 1,000 midnight power couplers. Yeah.
Hang on, wasn't there a crash ship that just streaked in overhead somewhere that we went off and salvaged? I'm pretty sure there was. Strange alien craft of some sort?
Right as the stream ended.
Yeah, it might have been just after the stream ended, actually, right? Yeah, I remember. One.
Yeah, I think you hit the stream stop button in like a second before they showed up, and we went off and we didn't even think the stream was ended, actually.
There was dust on the lens.
I don't think the laser got copy pasted in because they were working on that.
Yeah.
I don't think this got pasted in because this also doesn't use any particularly weird parts. If you look at the list for that, it's just superconductors and stuff. We have those parts.
Oh yeah, I meant to fix that collision.
But the sorry. But these things, no way.
No energy.
Oh shit. It was a bit of a cheat, I will give it. But Jack Straptor says confirmed. I watched it from orbit.
I love that account's still around.
However, my argument would be a certain thingy here probably has larger value on the trading circuits than those 2 reactors. So we're still in credit. It isn't even just that thing, is it? What's it called? I'm not going to be able to find it, am I? Damn it.
What are you looking for?
Musa Grandis. I can't remember what it's actually called. It's not called the Musa Grandis in the blueprint. Please tell me I've still got a copy of the Musa Grandis somewhere. I don't want to have just lost that, preferably. That's the electric banana. There's the Musa. These are the other things we deleted, remember? Lazarus, the electric banana, and the trade surplus. There it is. It's called Large Grid 1341_7.
Catchy name.
Yeah. What is the name of the reactor? Midnight Singularity Reactor, I believe. Midnight Heavy Singularity Reactor, even.
I have to say those are the heavies.
The trade surplus in its current state could probably get beaten up quite quickly if we didn't use the fact that it's got a lot of parts on it to just slap some shields down almost immediately. At which point, yeah, it's got the part supply on it to slap shields and weapons on it really quick. Maybe we should find that out at some point. How bad would it be?
Oh god, yeah, it'd fall apart in a second.
It does have the standard shields. As I said, the main problem with it is the fact that it's not got the range at the moment. So they're building a ship underground, yes. We have to. We can't build it on the surface. We've learned that.
Everything on the surface dies.
Been through previous attempts to build on the surface, and what has happened to the ships that have attempted that.
There's a reason why they are not around anymore.
Mod name for it is it's just called Inspired Technology, and it has a whole bunch of stuff in it. Because the way this mod works is it uses its own parts as well. So you need to have the assemblers to make these parts. It uses a bunch of midnight bits. What just happened there? And what on earth is this?
Hydrogen tank. Not in the build menu. Decided to see what it looked like.
Okay. Big is what it looks like.
Yeah. Very, very big.
Apparently it's filling. Oh, is it piped in?
Yeah,
it's piped in.
the whole ship's piped into base, so I wanted to get those filling up.
I was about to say it's refilling itself.
It's magic.
Hey Joel, thank you very much, man. I'll just drop this here and catch up later, he says. Other videos, I'll see you. Alright, well, good luck catching up, man. There's a lot to do. The top and bottom are very poorly defended. Well, what about those? Are we missing those? I mean, thank you, J Bravo, but those are some quite big guns. And Gorillazilla. Good name. Howdy, Wesley. What was your first playlist you put on for your 9-hour stream for Satisfactory? Told Morph about it. Gonna try and buy him a copy. Playlist for Satisfactory will have been... Oh, God. I don't even know, dude. I'm gonna have to get back to you. PM me on Discord. Drop me a PM on Discord and I'll work out what that was. I'll have to watch the VOD. I can't remember. It was too long ago. Those aren't actually the HSR assemblers. Those are the midnight ones. But yes, I'm. Do you know? Has he redone the HSR ones as well?
Don't know. Yes, the HSR he did redo.
I was gonna say we should have a couple of those around somewhere, right?
Yeah, we've got them back here. Okay.
What is causing these little spikes? Something's going on. They're very specific, you know. Anything about in the skies we should be worried about?
There's
Junk
a junker.
cargo power cell. Okay. I'm gonna go up and have a check.
Yeah,
Shouldn't be anything I'm doing for building, but
the HSR assembler, you were looking at that earlier. It's the one that's got the little robo hands.
Are the base shields not strong enough to allow you to build the ship outside? No. The base shields are so not strong enough. Do you remember when we had a base like at this level? And you notice how the ceiling and the walls and everything don't look very healthy now? Yeah.
or are not even there.
Yeah. I might have been sitting in a chair here when we took a round through the ceiling. Same with this, which is where the way in. Once upon a time, this is where we entered. That kind of still is. It's just harder to spot which one of the many craters is the one that's got that in. Yeah, it's what I suspected.
What's going on?
Something big.
No, something that is aware of us. I think. It's hovering around 3.7. Wait, the thing about hovering around 3.7 is 3.7's in range.
Introduce them to Mr. Happy Cannon.
Mr. New Happy, once I've worked out which one of the holes is the hole on the way in, I will introduce them to Mr. Happy Cannon.
And the base is very well camouflaged right now.
Yeah, from people, not from massive turrets from above. I can't remember what that thing's called. Gun. search for that one. Yeah, right. It's a midnight. No, it's not midnight anything.
Something. Malcontent.
It's the malediction turret.
That's
yes.
it.
Oh, yep.
Malnourished.
The malnourished turret. I don't think it is that malnourished.
It's weaker.
Has he
cousin,
changed
yep.
his overlay again? He has.
Yeah, he was working with the entity, I believe.
He's changed his. I feel like. Oh, what the hell is this? This is like a super lifter version of it.
Ooh.
That's not the standard junker ship.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh well. Gonna come down and play?
Big jump.
Ooh, I see hits.
Yes, I see what you mean about the zoom levels on this. You get all or nothing. Oh, hello. No, you don't get to keep that.
Oh, something's falling.
It's just a bit of block.
Whatever.
Yeah, all of it's. I mean, this is well designed for this sort of thing because all of its engines that keep it in the air are on the top. So you basically have to blow the whole way through the thing in order to be able to knock it out of the sky. Come on, will you die?
Oh, that does have a sound.
It does. It's a bit of an odd sound.
Oh, he's reworked that turret too.
It's definitely angry now.
Oh, yep. I'm gonna haul back on that heavy.
Well, that exploded something.
Oh, it's really angry.
That exploded something again. Whatever it is that's up in the top of it needs to die. Because whatever it is that's up in the top of it keeps exploding like that when I hit it. And I think that's probably the stuff we want to hit.
Okay. Aiming for the top then.
Oh, it makes sense. The tops tend to be the weak spot on the junkers anyways.
This is definitely a new one, though.
Yeah, it definitely has a look of nothing we've seen before.
What is this?
At least still one turret
There's
on it.
shedding stuff there.
Is it coming down? What is it doing? Oh, wow, that is loud. I think it's coming down. I think that's it.
Yeah, it's gonna land on the other side of the ridge.
Goodbye.
Too bad that didn't happen during the day. That was actually a neat shot.
It's oh, I just saw. Oh, ouch! Krieg turret bug.
Why?
Noise fix, please.
It's
There's
a base
a
blue
lot
now.
of stuff over there still.
Nice. Okay. I've got the hydrogen to have a
Yeah.
quick pop up and look. Let's have a peek. Oh wow, a lot of that survived. How on earth did that
Yeah.
much survive?
Well, a good chunk of it just vectored into the ground and stopped.
Oh.
It.
Oh, uh-oh, it's shooting back.
No, I think that's our turret shooting at something else. What are you trying?
No, there's a turret
it's
still
shooting
on it.
at me. I'm
Yeah,
up
it's
top.
still got a turret with a handy label of frontal on it.
No, I mean one of our turrets is still shooting at stuff as well.
There is a little wreckage to our
Yep. And
turret
that,
after base.
I think they're trying to shoot the projectiles that thing's shooting at us. Actually,
that thing has that particular turret has a definite noise bug to it. So if we can take it out.
Yeah, it's they got me. They got me, Mal.
There's no real safe way to get to that turret. You know, like
I
bypass it or go
propose
around it. So
we go under it.
it's sticking back up out of the air right now.
Yeah,
So
I'm just gonna go get my drill and drill under it.
Right.
We've also got a MILT coming in. 4 point. Never mind. It's slightly going away.
Health low.
Hacking a medical bay inside the place.
Oh, okay.
No, you
There
made
you
it
go,
on.
medical bay up. Yeah, I got on. The 100 meters a second dash was what was necessary. And then just hope you slow down before you kill yourself at the far end.
Something's got pretty blue. Oh, and I'm dead. And I'm in.
Right, there's a turret at the front on the outside left as we're looking, spacebar. That's just like some sort of Gatling variant of some sort. And then there's something much bigger on the front end.
Prior to that. Oh, there's just a regular interior turret right here.
That may well have been the one that was trying to have me. No, I don't think so. Well, there you go. There's the
Oh.
one that's trying to... Yeah, that got
Found
me,
it.
didn't it?
Oh boy. No, I don't have my weapon. Why are my dampers off? I was on the ground. This is a beefed up junker.
Oh, yeah.
You reckon it's safe to bring the Jumbo over?
No, not
No.
yet. Oh, and I just died. I don't even know where from that time. I'd just taken down the turret that we were looking at, spacebar, and there's another one around there.
Oh, lovely.
I think lower down. It shot me as soon as I sort of...
To our right on top are 2 turrets. Oh, 3 turrets.
Oh, I see. And yeah, it was one of those, I think.
Oh.
Gotta be sneaky. Don't make any noise. The turrets might hear. Except for the noise of wild grinding.
Oh, hello. Hi, metal grids. Do we still need those?
We need everything. Spacebar, come on.
Well,
If there's anything we don't ever need at this point.
there are a lot of hydrogen testers on this, so it's a lot of metal grids.
I will want to get the hydrogen off my body. That's a good point. Let me finish cutting turrets off of this thing first. Actually, I don't think I can afford to finish cutting turrets off this thing first, can I? Where did I die?
Fuel
Oh
low.
god, I'm getting down there is
Okay, there's one
likely
front.
to kill me. Just on the basis that I think there's a turret looking this way. No. Yes, apparently. God damn it!
Okay, there is a anti-missile turret that should be down here in a couple seconds. It's on the front. I'll take it by the missing texture pink model that it is ground down.
It has no gyros left. No, I can't control them because they've got ownership.
Oh, are you gonna try to lay it down?
Any mini blocks of ownership there that were missing then?
Yep. I was just messing around. I got into the seat. Let's have a look to see how many turrets we've got left. There's a clan triple Gorse, a dual light cannon, a railgun, and a Tellian anti-missile. The Tellian's incomplete, so you've already got that one, but there's at least 3 more.
Yeah, I found one.
They're all in a group called Gatling turrets. Lies.
Well, they may have been Gatling turrets when this was spawned in, but the mod replaced them.
Oh yeah, of course, I can turn the power off. Does that even work? I don't think it does it?
No.
No.
It may just turn the power off of the stuff that you
Okay,
own.
so looks like the railgun's on the top, as is at least one of there's 2 of them on the top of the thing. Trying to see if I can see in third person where the other ones are. Oh, you've got one of them by the looks of it. And yeah, and then there's one on the very front. But I don't know if that's... Yeah, the only remaining turrets are on the top now. There's 2 big ones on the top, and if you stay low, your danger one is the one that end. Right? Yeah, you're almost below it.
I'm directly below it. I see it.
You should be able to see it. Yeah, that's your danger one. The other one's not going to be able to shoot low enough down to stop you from grinding it out. That one is.
And there it goes. I just watched it slip off.
Yeah, I love how just that one block is all that supports it as well. And then that turret there shouldn't really be able to shoot you if you stay low down.
Timber.
Right, let me just see. Have a quick scan through in case there's any in here that aren't called turret.
There's a googly eye turret.
There is a spooky eye, there is indeed. one spooky eye. Access denied.
Oh no, however are we going to defeat this?
Right, Mr. Farrell, I think
following me
you're
around.
free to approach with a Dumba.
Alright.
I'm going to use this very quickly to go. Be right back, because I need to kick the cat out of the room. She has realised I'm talking and therefore can hassle me. Cool wreck, that's so much bigger than the existing Junker. Look at the state of it.
Yeah. I don't think Super Happy Alien is happy with us killing everything.
Really? Okay, you guys are over that way.
Ooh, what's this over? Oh, it's just ice.
Behold, Undumba.
Let's see if the Doomba has. Of course it doesn't. I don't know where my body went. Where I had hydrogen bottles on it.
I've got some in the hole here. I may well have a spare. If I can find the body I lost down here, because I came down here to get the hydrogen bottles, and as I picked them up, got blown up again.
I don't even see much.
There's every chance that the jump might have grabbed it on the way by.
Nope. Got him. There's also a massive thing of ice down here.
Yep, I noticed that. There's another one behind you. That's a good-sized crater.
Decent sized crater. There's a few bits of like ammo and stuff lying on the floor in amongst all the scrap as well.
Looks like yeah, it's starting to tilt. The junk is. As Feral's grinding the rear end of it, it's starting to come down slowly.
Oh, I'm actually letting it sit there do its thing.
Well, that's what I meant.
Hopefully it doesn't come down too quickly, because I'm underneath it in the wasteland of rubble that is this hole.
We may have to build a
There's a
bridge or
railgun
something.
turret down here with a single steel plate left in it.
Oh,
Bonus.
wow. Pick that up and put it on the ship.
Yeah, man. Free railgun. Oh, and there's a dag that just died by falling.
I found some as well.
I didn't even know they could die by falling, if I'm honest. One of them managed to fall into our hole. Have we still got the dag in the hole? That's a good question.
Oh, that's a good question.
I haven't seen it yet, so who knows?
They might despawn on reload. It wouldn't surprise me. No, hey, what did I miss? Have we lost a Dumba yet? What sort of slight is this? Hey, Rixor. Good job, mate. This Huzzah watched the entire series first to catch up. Oh, and Bob the Bull. Yes, we're on it. We're on it, mate. Getting it done. The size of that hole is actually a little problematic.
Yeah, we might have to build a bridge or something.
Yeah, the Dumba's going to struggle to have the range to get at bits of this.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
If I can get some more of this thing done, I've got something that might help with that. Doesn't help that we're out of a lot of things. Get you.
And we've got no groups again, because of course we don't. Why would I want groups? Remember, Dumba can jump. Sometimes it depends on how heavy Dumba is.
Yeah, you've only got 2 complete hovers on that thing right now.
I thought they all were.
No, they're all complete.
Didn't look like they were complete on my end.
No, they're all complete. Definitely. Anyway, my experience with getting the hover, the Dumba, like inside or on top of ships has not been great. On top of it's a bit better than inside, but yeah. Not had massively good experiences with that, if I'm honest. So maybe we'll avoid it. You still got... I wonder... You're still doing armor blocks? You are.
Look like it.
It was probably on last time for the windows, but yeah. This has got enough goodies, I'd rather take the actual good bits. Go on, strip it down. A rotor and a long conveyor rods with Bob at the end. You're thinking I build some sort of Bob tentacle.
I'm on board with this.
In fact, I'm more imagining one of those things. Where is it from? Is it Doctor Who? Probably Doctor Who. It's like the big eye, just on a singular eye on a long, like, tentacle thing out the forehead. I think it might be time to revise some of the Dumbo design, yeah. She's been going for a while in one iteration. Might be time to work on her a bit. I know I've done bits and bobs here and there, but...
Of course you're gonna turn that way.
A Bobticle. Yeah, of sorts.
That's a joke I want to make there, but I keep my mouth shut.
Still being held up by its engines on one end, this thing. Whoo! Yeah, and that's the reason why we stay away from the vehicles.
Farrell, did you did you drop something?
Did I drop what?
Nothing. Nothing
Yeah,
at all.
no, it's... Problem is we don't have the parts for the reactors for it, so...
Well, I'm about to come back with a load. Let me see if we've got some parts in here for you. Ink!
There's probably a large
And the
reactor
base
in there
is
somewhere.
being extremely picky right now about sending anything into the HSR assemblers because they're full.
Of course they are.
There's what appears to be an intact ship over there as well. Which way was home? I can't remember. I should probably get like a proper GPS for this at some point. No,
There's mine.
I've got it. It's the salt cellar.
Yeah.
It's easy to have it actually on, and I'm going the wrong way.
I was about to say, surely you would have a GPS for it.
Salt, it just fell over. I wasn't anywhere near it. It just heard a clanging noise, turned around, and it's on its side. I mean, at least it fell in a useful direction. That couldn't have fallen over a better way. Sweet. Because it's not in the hole. It fell over sideways onto the side of the hole instead. Can you tell this is the area we live in? Can you? Come over the hill to the graveyard scenery of holes in the ground and wrecked ships in the distance. Yeah, we need one of Spacebar's special cargo containers for storage.
I thought I fixed those though.
You did, but that's why I mean special one.
Oh right, the black hole singularity ones.
The black hole special cargo container, when you get a small cargo container that manages to hold more than an entire ship.
It's my first time modding a cargo container. It's not my fault.
Some numbers were wrong, maybe. Off by a factor or two.
A couple decimal places, that's all.
Couple dozen hundred, baby.
What am I doing exactly? I am tearing down a thing for things. As we frequently do. What do we work out at if you actually... I don't want to think about this particularly, but if you totted up the total amount of time spent, well, just dumbering to begin with, hoovering, but then also if you include the stuff we did in space as well. How much time have we spent just grinding things down with Bob in this series? And how many ships have there been? How many kills have we had now? Because it's got to be in the hundreds.
Oh, God.
Like hundreds and hundreds. Not even like 100, but no, like 300 or something.
And that's a good counterpoint to the people who think Bob's cheating. Just think about how long this series would have been if you guys hadn't had it from the start. Could you imagine hand grinding everything down?
Well, we didn't
that
have
you've
it from the
killed?
start in this series.
Wow.
We didn't start with Bob, I don't think.
That's true.
It's been such a long time, I can't even remember.
I don't think you did.
Base just out of cargo space.
It could be. I mean, I was having to fight to get stuff into the HSR assemblers.
Oh no, it is going. There's a large cargo container that's not full.
Should I go ahead and pop down another one just in case?
A lot of the containers are full, mind. We're using a lot of small ones on this for whatever reason. I don't think another one would hurt.
Alright, I'll do that.
Did you find out if the massive engines in your battleship actually spin? I'd assume they don't. You would have noticed by now.
I
I've
don't
got them all
think so.
turned off anyways.
Do
Well,
not appear
that's-
to spin currently.
Yeah, I think it would spin regardless.
We appear to still have a red protrusion. Are you planning on keeping those?
Keeping what?
The hydrogen tanks.
Yeah. I mean, we need hydrogen on board. Those thrusters are hydrogen powered.
That's very interesting shape. Right, large cargo container.
Why don't you use the other one? These ones. These ones are cool. Unless...
Well, there are two types of tanks that we have. Those and the stock Keen vanilla ones.
Well, but then what are these ones I'm using on the wall over here?
Those are the... I don't know.
Because they're hydrogen tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Exploding barrels. Yes, that's what they are. Ordnance.
Okay, I put down 2 large cargo containers. Just in case.
I think it must be one of the variants of those, Farrell.
Could be, but it didn't look like there were more than one, but I could be
There's
wrong.
4. Because for some reason he has a large hydrogen tank 2 as well. Which I guess is what that is.
Yeah, that's the one that I've had in the ship there is the 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then there's 4 variants of HS large hydrogen tank. Oh, nice one, Wildcats. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciated. And Sanguinius, battleship name, suggestion Ares or Olympus Mons, I can see where you're coming from. Ares, though. I mean, isn't there a more obvious God of War?
Basically.
I'm not sure it's ready for naming yet. Is this just emptying really slowly, or what's going on here? Oh, I see. No, it's not even that. Why am I weighing so much? I'm not carrying anything. Doesn't make any sense.
Get out of here, dog.
Didn't know you had a dog.
No. There's a dog in the base.
No, those are called dags, I think you'll find.
Oh, dag, right.
Oh, that's an interesting thought, Killay. So they've been using Bob differently recently. Narrowed the build deconstruct area to a single layer, like a cutting beam. It's super satisfying because, of course, you literally got the, instead of it just doing everything around you, you've got pinpoint control over what Bob's up to. I'm almost tempted to try that now. That sounds fun. I'm really not massively keen on this huge crater directly out in front of where I dock. I'm ending up in that eventually, it just hasn't happened yet.
Okay, I've more clearly marked the entrance to the base. There's a purple spike out here.
Oh my word.
I got tired of getting lost.
Okay, time to try the Dumba lasers. I might turn armor blocks back on for this test as well. That will be more amusing. Are they? Has it done that? Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. I will do exactly that. Yeah, because it's all ended up in one, hasn't it? There. Ah, there are only a few not running. Alright, test one of the Dumba laser. Let's give it a go. Feed, Bob, feed.
Oh, what in the world? What is that?
It's the show area for Bob.
That is okay. I've never seen.
Oh,
it
you've
before.
got them okay, yeah, you've got it focused into a forward array. I see.
That's
Like,
great. I love it.
now I can cut my way into things in totally safe fashions. What did I say earlier about going inside shit?
Huh.
Or
Uh-oh.
have a look. Which one would it be? Nope. Powering up my laser.
Oh. Hmm.
Now all you do is make it Dumba width. And you cut things in half with the Dumba. Perfect.
Oh, that gives me an idea for a craft I want to make now. Now I just want to make like an axe-shaped ship with bobs on it.
Now the problem with this is the shields are so wide they'll hit even if Bob doesn't. But
Yeah.
anyway. Let me turn off the Black Abomination now. That's a really bad... Like...
It's when you know you've got too many bobs on your craft.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to show up like that. I think it's supposed to show arrows. It's just the volume of bobs is a little bit over. Wave motion Dumbo.
Oh lord.
Nice suggestion. That was kill aim, wasn't it? That's cool. I guess for this one, do I stick it on help others? That's the question. Oh, the sides aren't actually properly connected together.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm really regretting walking in here now.
Spacebar, everything is...
Everything's falling apart.
Inception is happening in front of us here, I think.
Incoming dags too, by the way.
Oh, look at
Well,
them
just
go.
rearrange it.
Spacebar.
Give it
They're
one
all
moment.
coming after you, man.
Oh god, spacebar.
Ah. Everything's out to get me.
You can always just get inside the Dumbo shields, of course. Oh, they're a
Oh,
bit
yeah, there's a seat there.
they're a bit pancake, but I forgot about that bit.
That's alright, I'll just sit next to this reactor.
I was
I'm
more
sure it's
thinking because
fine.
the bobs can actively, not the bobs, the shields will just kill the dags when they hit them.
Oh, right.
I know I'm still in laser mode. To be fair, laser mode is forward facing, which is basically what I was doing anyway. I think I'll take the added control. It's not like I'm losing range on it. I'm just losing width on the beam, essentially. That's fine. That gives me a little bit more control over what it is I'm nabbing. I want to come over here, nab these conveyors. I can come over here and nab these conveyors. Bob, nab the conveyors, please. Leave the armor blocks alone. There's conveyors there to nab. Thank you. There's also a massive pit there that I could probably not go.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
Cut in through this side. Begin the incision. I don't do GJ. Oh, I suppose it would be appropriate right now. All right. It's one time only. Where is it? Be here somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Well, they want that one song, and that one song's quite good, so. There it is. What, they? Paul, what was that one song? Let's not pretend it's they. There is no they involved here. Okay. The world is definitely falling apart now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Come on,
back off
Bob.
to the other side of this
whoa,
thing,
wait.
because that has the feeling of something that's gonna tip over any second now.
Yeah, I was trying to build a bridge. But,
I'll take it
Bob
apart before it
Yeah.
collapses. That'll be fine. No. Just bounce a little on the edge there. It'll be fine.
It's good.
Oh, Nurse Bob, scalpel. See, this is fine. It's going to fall in a second, but I don't care about the bits on the end of that. It's falling in a really weird way. I guess there's just so much objects there that the physics doesn't really know what even to make of it.
So many piles of things and things of piles.
Yeah, well, and the piles are all kind of touching each other that it's just like, meh. There's friction of some sort. The nice thing about this is I am less frequently grinding the blocks out from underneath myself. I might even modify that further so I just don't grind the blocks out from underneath myself.
have to play around with some designs. Figure out something. Because now I went, oh, everything went black. Is this it? Is this the end for me?
Crash?
I no longer see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Mommy, is that you?
Mr. Wasted, I don't feel so good.
You'll be alright, there's a bunny coming to see you soon.
Did something about something on his calendar?
Yes. I think we basically got everything.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Let me do a quick flyby. It looks like all armor blocks from what I can tell.
I'm going to go ahead and call that I can tell that my PC is no longer having to do both the stream job and the running of the server job.
Yeah, I'm full up, so I'm going back.
0.9 sim speed with this amount of stuff just lying around.
Not bad.
I might go and investigate. Spacebar, are you coming?
Yeah, hang
I'll
on.
leave you behind.
I was just looking around, make sure there wasn't anything else down there. Oh. Doom Serpent. To battle.
Hopefully not.
To grinding.
More like it. Actually, maybe we've already done this and it just looks more intact than it is.
Yeah, I think that's the one we got last week.
Yep. It's not the one that I saw lit up overnight, but we've already done it. Heading home.
Is it just me? Okay, never mind. The Doombo was a little bit sideways, but that was just because of the terrain.
I just suddenly see this streak fly across the screen. Was waiting for it to auger into the ground, but nope.
No, honestly, part of that is sim speed related. It seems this thing is far more happy to hover at high speed today and do jumps and so on than it is normally.
Okay, let's get you in.
Killaim is the happiest man alive. He is like, yep, okay, pleased with myself. Cutting beam has gone down well.
Oh, beautiful. Worked. I have nowhere to park it, but it worked.
Which was what? You're being cryptic.
The flying version of the Doomba here, essentially.
What? Why
I was able to
again?
pull, right.
Sorry.
Hmm?
I will ask you. A random bit of the base blue.
I have no idea.
That's me where I don't know, that's just the color I picked today. I'll paint them. Ow. Listen, I was fixing the base. I wanted to get a little creative.
Why do you look like a tree?
I'm camouflaged.
Is that what that is?
You can't see me. Sneaky.
Right.
Well then, that explains that. Thanks for covering that up for us, Mr. Spacebar. You probably want to paint the blue bits back to a sensible color, because otherwise you won't blend in.
Exactly. I did it.
And this here is just so that we know where the entrance is.
Yeah, because I kept getting lost. Listen, it's been a long week. Someone has to channel the inner Mac.
Well, then where's the replacement for the duck?
I'm actually going to work on something like that after the stream.
What?
Well, sometime this week. Everybody else has a craft. I want one too. Ow.
You just have to put a bunch of Gatling guns on everything, don't you?
Yeah.
You can't help yourself.
It's kind of traditional. What can I say?
It's not like they're gonna do anything. If you get into a position where you need to use those, you're already dead.
What's hitting the... Oh.
Your
you're right,
vector's
there's no
off.
shield.
Vector should be on.
Looks off.
Yeah,
Looks
it's-
white from here. Okay.
Yeah.
You are good. Ownership.
What's that thing's problem then?
Oh, look. Oh, there you go. The problem is
There it
apparently
is.
you weren't in exactly the right pixel. Sort your game.
Yep. Client is confused.
First of all, Mr. Wasted, that's purple, not blue. Shut up. Your feedback is not welcome here. It's a thug. I don't even know what it is. A flying briefcase.
It's the snapping turtle.
Okay, well, let's have a look at what we brought back from our happy little journey. Did we get anything nice?
Quite a bit,
Did we
for
get
me at least.
all the goodies, the best kind of goodies? Okay, time to disassemble all the things.
There, that'll make that better.
And that stuff's not allowed in. And that stuff takes up 20 times 102mm NATO belt. What? Balls. Who's... Izzy? Izzy?
It probably doesn't help that I'm loading right now.
Izzy, what are you doing? She's messing with me. I'm trying to disassemble stuff, and she's nabbing it and putting it back in containers. Which is not acceptable. Yes, hatchet case. That looks like a cool gun just from its ammo.
Clan missile turret magazine.
Oh, nice one, Berislav. Appreciate that. And the like. How are we doing for ammo in the malediction as well? That's something we should probably keep an eye on. 1,373 rounds. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I think we need a couple more.
Yes, we got really quite lucky with that ship. It must have had a couple of them on it to have that many.
I think it did, yeah.
Izzy, don't steal them. By the time I'm there, she's stealing them. Stop it. I get them into the disassemble list quick enough. She stops trying to steal them. But Jesus, Izzy. She's just on my case the whole time.
No, Fog.
Oh,
I
the thing-
did not have a chance to work on those this week. Sorry, Farrell.
Meanwhile, in Izzy's mind, this guy's just always coming to me, asking me to do stuff left and right, never does any of it on his own.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to do it on my own. She won't stop interfering.
All it is nag, nag, nag.
Yeah?
Izzy, fill up my bottles. Izzy, stop filling up my bottles. Izzy, keep the
Izzy
O2
doesn't
generator
fill up
going.
bottles.
Izzy, keep out of
I
it.
did that. I did that. I don't give her credit for things she's not even doing. No, no, no. Okay, what other weird ass ammo and stuff have we got in here? Light cannon turrets. What? You won't be needing them. Yeah, I think I got most of the stuff we brought back. We did get quite as much ammo that time as with the whatever that space station was called. Oh, well, there's a few more bits. Wedgie Sky Killer magazines.
Oh yeah, that was on one of those ships we took down.
Funny, I thought those are called decoys.
Yeah, I do need to set up the auto-crafting LCD, but with the amount of modded blocks in here and modded items, it's a bit of a pain. Let's put it that way.
What happened to the lights?
What do you mean what happened to the lights? Has the world gone dark for you again?
It's alright, Spacebar. We'll save you.
Oh, were they just... Oh, never mind. Ignore me. I thought the lights went out in the bridge room. Because it's just Bob made me think it was a little bit brighter than it was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm temporarily stealing the uranium out of every reactor.
Don't steal it out of the ships that are connected, please, because obviously they fall out of the sky if they lose power.
Well, no, not while they're connected.
Yeah, they still get powered by the...
It'll be repopulated. It's just we've got some we've got some reactors here that have got thousands of ingots in them, and we've got some that have got 1.8 things like that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm letting the system
Let's-
refill.
Insufficient power.
Well, you just dropped our shield.
That's less good.
Yeah.
The rest of them are probably all right. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll go back up again soon. We're not actually under attack right this second.
Why did you have to say that, though?
I also need to nick some for the Dumba, because the Dumba won't be able... Actually, no, it will if I turn that.
Warning. Insufficient power.
Well, there we go again.
Oh, no, that's not right. It'll be fine.
I believe that's what Custer said to his men.
Yeah.
And I apologize for my raspiness voice tonight, chat.
Don't. It's awesome.
It's a very deep and cultured voice.
When you're done,
Yeah.
you should record, you know, the blues maybe.
If only it could be like this all the time without the cough. Cough's the worst part.
There you go. See, they're back up. Where's the
Hey.
concern? Yeah, you're fine. I mean, there was the possibility of being accused of sabotaging ourselves, but it didn't actually happen.
Because we want to stay here that much longer. We just love Mars.
Mars is the best planet. Let's be real. What? Okay, we've got enough lights in here that we've gone flicker mode. Or something's caused it to decide it wants to go flicker mode in that room. Which is not particularly comfortable.
Get. Yeah. Not that many lights down here. Heck, half the stuff down here is room light. Let's pop in here into.
A connected ship has taken control. What? How dare you?
Apparently that'd be if I pop in the cockpit over here.
Yeah, you knocked me off. Stop knocking me in and out of the turret. Every time you do that, it knocks me out of the turret. I'm trying to look at there's a thing in range. I want to see if I want to shoot it down.
Station fuel.
Oi!
low.
I'm not in it. I am legit not in the cockpit
Okay, it
right
just
now.
keeps knocking me out then for lols.
What?
I'm looking at spacebar out here,
hell?
standing here, and I'm not in the cockpit either.
No, I'm with you. It's
We're looking
just
at each other.
repeatedly kicking me out of control of the turret now, and I was using it earlier.
That's really weird. I heard
Okay.
something click just now.
Station
Warning.
fuel low.
Insufficient power.
And shield power just went down.
What is draining all that power then? Because the reactors have got fuel in them.
Is it the laser?
Station fuel low.
Surely not, because it's not had enough power.
Okay, what's happening is that every now and then the midnight singularities are getting a single bit of fuel in them, which is causing the shields to power up, and then they go back down again. So I'm going to need to turn down the shield strength for a second.
I'm disconnecting from grid there then. Just be on the safe side.
Basically, I need to let it charge up a bit before we turn the power back up again, because it drains extra while it's charging like this, although it's a good test. Basically highlights that we could do with another reactor on the base. Because if these shields go down, they don't want to come back up again without power in those singularities. The heavy singularity doesn't use up uranium. It uses its own special fuel called singularity fuel.
Yeah, I don't think we've made any of that yet.
I think actually
Nope.
Bob script might be attempting, or something might be attempting to, because I did see something go into its inventory briefly.
Yeah, but the HSRs were acting wonky for me when I was building my ship. It was trying to build parts and resources weren't moving around getting into them, even
Well,
though they had room to go.
I turned the particle beam off. So it won't charge until we get all this done.
Well, it's probably about time that I did this anyway, because we actually only have power upstairs. I don't think there's power down here. Certainly,
There is
our
a.
main large reactor is upstairs.
Isn't there
I
some
think I
down
put
in...
I've got a small reactor down here for emergency power,
Actually, that's
but not a big one.
and a good point is being made that it would not hurt to do this off batteries instead of reactors.
Let's.
I know azimuth batteries are not built with power already stored. The shield's alright at the moment. It's up. It's still charging, but it's up. It does still feel like if we're that close power-wise, we could probably do with a reactor still.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And I suspect that the best place for that is going to be right down the bottom near Farrell's bits. On the basis that that's
The deepest part we've
like
got.
considerably safer. Yeah. I'm sure they'll find a way of shooting down here eventually, but so far.
Well, all we just have to do is just crow over the fact a couple more times, and then someone will inevitably modify the mod somewhere to make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean about the assembler pods. 2 of them are just refusing to do anything.
You have to actually drag the supplies into them to get them to actually do anything right now, which is weird.
But the middle one's fine. Middle one I could queue stuff up in no worries.
Yeah, 4 and 5 are definitely acting up.
Are you guys going to work on the ship anymore? Yeah. So that's what Farrell's doing. What Farrell's been up to, and as the man who mostly knows what's going on with it at the moment, I am
Well, I mean,
kind of just
basically we can
providing
start-
supplies and making sure that the base is still running.
Yeah, I mean, we can start mirroring the front, the design from the front over to the right side now. I mean, I'm primarily
Yeah.
working on the back end to get the engines running.
That's what I'm working on right now, actually.
I was going to try and shoot the rust down before it went out of line of sight, because I'm conscious that we probably still don't have all the parts we need to finish this off, but for a second I'll make sure we get this power situation up and running, and then I'll come and start mirroring as well. Wow, it looks like these assemblers have been duff for a while as well, because I just made 1,000 superconductors and none of them went into the reactors or the batteries.
They probably went to those
Engines.
to
I
Verde
guess.
beams.
Or the Verde beams. That's what I mean about how we've probably been behind on production for a while.
Yeah, one of them
Yeah,
just
'cause
got done.
I was struggling to get what I need for the azimuths on my ship done. So there was about 1,000 already that went into that.
Okay, we're not running, is he?
The Baba and the Bob repair
They didn't
yeah,
appear to
build
be
repair
running.
script.
That didn't appear to be running either.
What's been
And we've
queuing up
lost
parts
our
then?
groups.
Well, yeah, that's because that's every time we load at this point.
Yeah, I know. It just means that that won't have been helping tonight because we haven't had the groups all
Yeah.
night. fix that particular bug soon, because that is a really annoying one. Groups are just vital.
Mm-hmm.
So not to burst your bubble or anything, but once the battleship is complete, how are you going to get it out of the hangar? The door you have isn't quite big enough. Yes.
It's not.
We've got a few options there. Have you seen our hole?
I mean, realistically, we could just sit here long enough, waiting for enough ships to get lured in, leave craters above us, blast a hole that way. But, you know, I'm much more of a fan of the old adage, when in doubt, C4.
I can confirm that the build and repair autoscript TQE Majobi thingy is back functional. Yay! And actually working, as are all 3 assemblers. Or 4 assemblers.
Hooray!
As you can hear by the fact that things are being welded. Oh yeah, let me show you. Oh. We'll be fine. I know, kill him. Everyone does. It's been in the news.
I should really finish that boring drill I was working on.
I don't know, that
I'd take
kinda
one.
sounds
I'd take
boring.
one. I need to be right back 1 second. I need to let a couple of guys know that I'm going to be a little bit late. So. Technically, even though we started early, I also started late.
I hope I'm mirroring this properly.
Well, worst case scenario, you have to just realize that chances are, when this thing's gonna up into orbit, it's probably gonna get blown to pieces anyways.
Aw.
So in the end, does it really matter? If an engineer properly mirrors his design and he's got corruption loaded, does it matter?
Energy low.
I kind of with you that I still don't think the ship's big enough either, but how big a hole do we need to mine in the ground? That's the limiting factor here, is how patient are we with just sitting here mining out a big hole for episode upon episode. There had to come an end.
I mean, if we had enough power, we could just blow a hole big enough. But
Or just cover the top of the ship with drills and right-click drill our way out.
Plus, we can always expand her. I mean, one of the things I'd be inclined to do is essentially, with how Farrell's been building this, wrap the engines on the rear end and the back sides and so on we've got here into the body and just extend it wider and further back from the nose in future. So she just gets sort of continues the existing profile just further.
Oh.
Reactor actually gonna get done anytime. Still hanging up on stuff. What's going on? Production has once again halted. What are you missing? What is it trying to make?
Tell the assemblers to stop going on strike.
It's because of what they're trying to make, I think.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm out of O2. Huh?
Work Bobson up front.
It's because it's trying to make HSR stuff, and the material requirements for this stuff it's making is HSR depleted sphere. Like, it gets hooked up trying to find these HSR depleted spheres in our inventory, and I don't even know how you make an HSR depleted sphere.
Oh,
Apparently
that's okay. Neither does it.
Apparently that's a new material. What are we making that needs them, I wonder?
Don't know. I mean, I know we need a boatload of superconductors still for these thrusters. All of them are pretty much sitting here waiting for more. That's where the superconductors have been going.
That and the
Oh, it's trying to make fusion spheres, but with the wrong blueprint. Krieg's got a blueprint for fusion spheres that's clearly to allow you to recycle ammo a bit. And it's trying to make those instead of the blueprint that makes it out of actual, like, components. I think that's what's been hanging it up, is that it's, yeah, it is. Yes, I'll have to mention that to him, although I'm not entirely sure if there's a way around it. And let me guess, they've also completely filled themselves up with gravel.
Because gravel.
Actually,
Most
no, they
useful
haven't. They've
material in
just
Space Engineers universe.
decided they can't be bothered anymore. Are we out of... Ah. We're out of gold. Like, completely.
Well, that's why we can't do any superconductors then.
Completely and utterly out of gold. Any grand plans?
I was kind of actually thinking we could put a vehicle bay back here.
I meant with the whole, like, we're not going to be able to build anything because we've run out of materials situation.
Well, we're kind of just stuck at that point then. Because that's the thrusters on this that need the superconductors, so that's where all our gold is primarily going to go. I'm not even sure there's enough thrust coming out of the east to lift this thing off as it stands.
Got a bunch of stuff we can't deconstruct as well, which is slightly frustrating. Like stuff that looks like it should be able to, but won't. Maybe requires the Midnight Workshop? Who knows? Oh, it's just an inventory full of parts we should not have been able to get hold of, because this is just all the invisible ammo, isn't it? That Bob's managing to get his hands on. God damn it.
Say you're not connected to anything. Up through there.
What's that?
Something go boom. Let's see. That should have been anything.
I'm going up to look.
It might be off in the distance, actually, because... No, that's a refueling depot out there. Never mind.
There was something nearby going boom, for sure.
I don't
So
see anything
why?
out here.
What causes the grand boom?
Yeah, I don't see anything.
See a dag.
Green, you're green, so...
Oh. What?
That was me. Had a thruster blow up on me in here. Please, is not...
That was really weird.
Didn't really leave any spaces with this. Uh-huh. Obvious.
Oh, he's dug out the ore detector.
Yeah, it's a bad sign, isn't it? But, like, what else am I going to do, man? We're, like, straight stuck. I'm not sitting here waiting for NPCs to come by that happen to have gold on them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to head off and do a sort of combo, can I find a corpse we didn't loot yet, / can I find a gold deposit as I'm flying around.
Okay, that's why that's, because that's not a connector. Alright.
Well, there's silver 2 feet out the front of the base.
Mm-hmm. You have no idea how much that has been tempting me.
Yeah, this patch here is silver and cobalt so far.
Oh, I wish I had like a little speeder bike or something. I could just go scout for.
Hammer them that down. Right.
Oh, good info, Sabar. Thank you.
We've got a new boy, lads. Get him.
I don't have it. Yeah, we don't. We're not running the full. We're not running the complete pack. We're only running specific bits. So. Ooh, unknown signal. Quick, space
Oh
bar.
boy.
You might be able to get... No, nothing off that. Right.
No, nothing of any use whatsoever. Oh, come on.
Oh, it's freaking out.
Hang on. What we got? Ice, magnesium, silicon.
Ice.
Magnesium. That one's just showing up as ice. Yeah, just
on,
ice.
2,
Where did the
3.
thingamajobby land? There it is.
Right.
Badger suit, spacebar.
Badger suit.
On a badger suit.
Badger, badger, badger.
Alright, let's see what I can, Where's the button? Button. Who's got the button? Alright. Oh, zebra boots. Oh boy.
Ooh, delicacy.
That
Almost
was
a
worth the
badger.
trouble.
It's close. Similar animal.
It has fur.
Trader's storage module. Cobalt, iron.
Ship fuel low.
Hang on. None of the reactors in this, apart from a couple, have got any fuel. It's time for us to return to base.
Short ship.
But we can leave again swiftly as well.
Low.
It's just this ship fuel low thing I'm not a massive fan of.
No, that's usually not a good thing to start hearing.
Why is there a tree going for an unknown second? Well, that's a good question. What even skin is that, Spaceball?
The one I'm wearing?
Yeah.
It's the wood skin.
Tree
I
skin.
think that's all it's.
Tree
Yeah.
beard skin.
Ship fuel low.
Oh, ship fuel low.
Hey. That's why you're gonna go over to that little thing over there. You're gonna grab me out on like 50 uranium. Top one.
Just 50?
Not through the conveyor sorter. Yeah, 50 is plenty. Whack it in the back and it should also distribute itself for the most part. Yep, there we go.
Just in case, I'm gonna put a little bit extra in the.
In the passenger seat, I noticed.
Yep. You never
Ship
know.
fuel low. Oh, hello.
You require more Vespine gas.
Let's
Spacebar.
construct additional. Huh?
Down the
Yes.
guns.
We got something coming in.
It's within
Right.
range.
Oh.
Oh, the junk cargo
Yeah.
medical.
Oh, medical.
That's 4.81 km away from me.
Yeah.
Like, it's down the hole.
We got 5k on the big gun.
Alrighty. Let's see.
See if you get his attention, Spacebar.
Shall do. Hello. What have we got here?
Oh, right, those are the underground turrets. Those aren't going to do me any good.
News
Let
delivered.
me hop on a turret. Oh, wait, I see nothing but rock.
Oh, what is that thing on the side of it? Do you see that?
No, do I need to jump into a turret and see that?
It's a giant gun.
Krieg, what have you
Well,
been doing?
most things out here have giant guns.
No, I mean like this is ginormous. Looks like it's a 5x5 or 7x7
Oh, God
base,
damn it.
maybe.
Well, something's falling off it, so you hit something there. Oh, yeah.
See?
I see what you mean now. I'm surprised that thing's able to fly like that. That's another one of those. It's another one of the big
Oh
junker
my
ships like the
word.
one we took down. Yeah.
Lol. What the hell?
Let me see if I can just disconnect the balloon. Hey, where you going? Come back here.
He's trying to go up.
Shoot him in his balloon. There you go.
There you go. Yep, he's working it. Okay, just got the front connector now, it looks like. Which is conveniently where the big giant turret is, so if you shoot the turret...
I was hoping to not shoot the turret.
No,
wanna
that's
see
where
what
the
that
last
thing
connection is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Has it gone out of range?
Yeah, it's about to go out of range. Yeah,
I think
it's
it
out of
might have
range.
done.
Yep.
Wait
No,
a sec,
it's
but you
still
can
in
hit
range.
the... How much health? Keep shooting that turret, spacebar.
Stay on target.
I'm just glad that doesn't have range. Good grief.
That's one of his base platform turrets. It's one of the ones that's designed to be on the ground as like a full base defense. I think that's even what it's like. That the name's along those lines.
Well, I can't.
Try testing on one of the other bits again. They might be out of range now, like legit.
Yeah, looks like it's out of range now.
God damn it! Oh wait, no, you're still hitting
No.
that bit. What?
What?
Just spray him with fire. Take out something. Make him come back down again, spacebar. He's getting away.
Come back. We just want to say hello.
My God.
What?
If he turns sufficiently. There we go.
There we go. That's it.
Nuke him, Rico.
Ha, fool. Turned around where I can hit you.
Oh,
there it
there it
goes.
goes. Oh, look. Nicely done. Hang on. I need to go get this in spectator camera. Come back here. Oh, wow, it's miles away.
I'd say it's probably about 6.5, maybe 7K away.
I doubt we're going to get quite so much off of this wreck.
I don't know. We'll see how it hits.
Well,
Rwenge.
Ooh. Yeah, we might still get something there.
Oh, that's not too bad. The big turret
Yeah.
survived.
it did.
Quite a few turrets
Question
survived.
is, does it still have... Yeah, it still has power on that wreck, unfortunately.
The rear end, the other half of it also survived for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, the good news is that turret survived. The bad news is the turret survived. There's other turrets on it.
Leroy.
I've not seen that turret
Yeah.
actually move, though, Farrell, at any point during any of this.
Well, none of them are technically right now.
It's just under 6K. I'm flying towards it. Uh-oh, connection problem. What?
Yeah, you'll hit
What
the,
the hell? I pressed F to get out, and it just did some ridiculous pan in from a billion miles away to return me to my point of view from the turret. Like literally a pan in from the point at which the planets are blipped. What even is that?
There's a Victoria over here. That's got parts in it.
There's a lot of wrecks everywhere.
Huh. Well, it still had like half-built large grid atmo thrusters.
Alright, I can... There's a turret tracking you.
Oh.
Multiple turrets tracking you. Yep, so there's a railgun, or a large grid, light cannon, and a one of the anti-personnel laser turrets that was still active there. The turret in the rearmost section of the ship is not active. That's damaged, it looks like. And yeah, once you get on there, there's still multiple other turrets and another anti-personnel laser turret that's working fine too. So that's gonna take a little bit getting close.
If you want to ride, I'll bring the Dumba and we can respawn on its coffee. I park it somewhere nearby, but out of line of sight.
I'm gonna grab some bottles.
Also, what the hell made this hole?
There's no telling at this point.
That's a hole I could literally just drop the Dumba in and you'd never see it again. Climb aboard, Mr. Space.
To battle!
To battle we will go. To battle we will go. Not exactly a rousing war cry, that, but.
Oh, fortify shield. Apparently, there's different types. We can go into that one. Big scary.
Oh.
Also have the shield also give you the option to play Ride of the Valkyries as you go in?
No, but I'm sure with sufficient poking towards the mod author's direction, we can arrange this. There it is. Called which ridge is it over? Is it this one?
Yeah, no, it's still 4 point something away. We are getting close. Yeah, there is a trench between... Yep, hang on, there's a trench coming up ahead.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Just... I don't want to lose the Doomba.
Well,
Not
one of
yet.
the things I keep forgetting with these hover engines is the counterintuitive thing, which is going faster makes them work better. Like, seriously, it makes the springs stiffer. So the faster you're going, the stiffer the springs are when you hit the ground. So if you've gone over one of those glyphs, the last thing you should do is slow down.
That's the other wreck I found on my way over.
Where are you guys coming from?
And what's
over
interesting
there?
about it is it's not Bob's not grinding it, so that's not got ownership.
Hmm.
You want to pink it? I mean, just the fact that you were able to pink it kind of suggests that something's up there. Bob,
Yeah.
wiggy wiggy. Oh yeah, being an idiot. Bob,
Did you forget to turn on?
no,
Ah, there you go.
I forgot I'm using laser beam mode. I want those turrets. Give me. Thank you. Oh shit. Oh. What I've done was suggested by Killaim, and basically it's to set the build and repair to have a limited sector, and that area is set up to do this in front of me, so that I can basically target what it is I'm grinding. I might tweak it a bit further because it's a bit narrow still.
Looks like a bunch of conveyor stuff and armor
Yeah, it's like
blocks.
all half completed. Oh, no, you're still at that rack. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, one more canyon to go apparently.
Yeah, I think this may be
These
it.
ridgelines are horrible for the hover vehicles. Like these are designed for you to slam into the opposite side, unless you're going really quickly.
Okay. Yeah, there's a over that hill that you're coming up. There's a little divot, and then the turrets of hatred are on the other side. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far over. Oh,
Oh shit! I'm looking at the wrong vehicle
yeah, I
entirely.
wouldn't go over that far over.
Yeah, he might have came down 2 sections, so there's the back half out there still.
I'm looking at the other half, yeah, and not realizing that half's there.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. I'm expendable.
I'll be all right. I'm almost clear. I'm clear.
Well,
Which audio are you after, Carlos? Game audio, music audio, me audio? Any chance you guys can send me a GPS for where that other wreck is? Because I don't have it.
what other wreck?
The other half of the wreck, if you know what I mean.
Oh, they're
The
both
upper
over
half
here.
of it?
You were heading toward the balloon.
Yeah, I know. That one's got an antenna on it. That one I can see. It's the other bit I can't.
It's basically. Hang on. See if I can get close enough.
I mean, alright, I should be able to sneak this way a bit at least. Is the wave motion available for small ships? Spacebar.
The wave motion is not. The Verde beam is.
Okay, so we need to equip the Dumbo with a couple of Verdes at some point. Understood.
And those actually can bypass shields and will damage shield blocks.
In general, all streams sound low. Well then, tweak up that volume knob of yours, sir.
Okay.
Oh, right, we don't have
It's always
any
the
of those
trick,
anyways,
you-
because we don't have any.
If everything is low, it normally means that it's your end you want to turn up. Thank
I
you.
don't see that Duma anymore.
That's because I'm hiding.
Ah. Sneaky.
I can see the thing. I've learned my lesson having driven past it once. If nothing else, I'm letting my shields come back up again, probably.
Let me see if I can Leroy in again.
So what even are they doing?
Nope. That's a big negative.
Now they are recharging.
Yeah, I see your shield. Oh. What on earth?
I'm glad it came down that far away.
Yeah, really.
Part of me is really tempted to stick that fortified shield thing on and try and get in there. I know I should, but I actually survived a few hits there. Like, I bounced a decent amount off the shield. As inevitably, I got caught out big style. Yeah, the Dumba needs a rework, and that useless turret on the front is definitely one of the things that needs reworking. This thing here is absolutely no use. Here you go, Dumba, eat yourself. No, don't eat yourself only to rebuild yourself. That's silly. There's no need for that. I mean, while taunting Bob is fun.
What's exploding?
Some of the rounds hit the hill back there. I'm only just below the line of the hill, so when you fly up to get over, it shoots.
Gotcha.
It makes things quite exciting, honestly. Oh. What's happened?
Uh-oh.
Connection problem.
Yep,
Everything's
same.
just stopped moving. I was just in the G menu.
I was just looking at the connector.
I was scrolling in the G menu. Spacebar, I was looking at the connector.
I'm just over
Farrell,
here.
what were you doing?
I'm just over here bobbing stuff up.
It was Farrell. I think of the three reasons here: G menu, connector, bobbing stuff up. It's got to be Farrell. We'll put it to the audience.
Right.
Have anything enough range to snipe the Hulk? No. I think the game's crashed, to be honest. I got spinny
that's what I
wheel
was
of
gonna
death
say.
now.
Yeah, any second now, out comes Clippy.
Oh Lord,
You
please
seem to
no.
have crashed your game using a mod. Have you tried not loading plane parts?
What's even better is, with the new setup, stream gets to come along with me when we crash. Because of course, 2 PC streaming, you're capturing whatever comes out of this monitor. So, hang on while Windows reports the problem to Microsoft, because Microsoft are going to fix it, apparently. They've stopped showing us the bug report thing at the end, by the way. Have you noticed?
Wait, they have? I still get the.
I know there's some crash.
Oh, hang on, Space Engineers.
Cause it to not show up.
Space Engineers hasn't actually finished exiting yet. If I right-click on the Steam thing, it's still got a spinny cog there. It's busy, I don't know, uploading crap to the cloud. Welcome to my desktop
the process is stuck running.
Yeah.
This is my desktop. On my desktop is too much stuff. All over to the left-hand side. This is my task manager. This is where you find Steam running like 18 versions of itself. Apparently.
As you do.
No, this isn't that it's stuck running. It's uploading to the cloud is what it's doing, I believe.
I think you'll find the process is still running under details and just doing nothing. The actual space engineer's executable.
Oh, okay. Let me have a look. Where are you, SE? You in here? No.
No, it'd be
No,
under
SE.
details. The actual process itself.
No, process. Steam's running, as I said. I think it gets hung up. I think for me in particular, it gets hung up on the fact that I've got too many blueprints and... screw it. Die.
Interesting. It's
Okay.
usually the crash I get is it just keeps the executable running and it's just not doing anything, even though it's crashed out.
It's back. It is a pretty cool wallpaper. In fact, it's a very cool wallpaper, and you can look at it for a very long time. I can't remember what the search is to bring it up on Google. Sorry. What's the state of Windows 10 in 2019 in terms of gaming and streaming? Kind of fine. I mean, a lot of people like to beat up on it. I would definitely... In fact, they recently fixed this, didn't they? So I can take this information back. I was going to say I would advise getting Windows 10 Pro because it allows you to... You know, obviously one of the main issues with Windows 10 is outside of their data collection, which is getting harder to opt out of, is the forcible updates. And with Pro Edition, you can delay those updates for up to 60 days, I think it is. But I believe, I know that this is something that's been added to Home Edition now as well. So all of the additions to Windows allow that. But 10 is, for the most part, reasonable. It obviously has quirks like every version of Windows has, but I have used every version of Windows. And let's be real, this is probably the best one. It takes a little bit of getting used to here and there, but it doesn't change the fact it's probably the best one. The Microsoft have changed their model a bit. It's inevitable, but it is what it is.
Just needs to go back to the old way of them actually testing their software, you know, with actual people testing it, instead of relying on everyone in their early adopter chain to test for them.
Yeah. Well, and that's again why I was going to initially very heavily recommend that you get the Pro version, because you can opt out of updates and don't have them forced down your throat, because that's what I'd advise you do to begin with Windows 10 updates. I mean, as critical as they might say they are, wait a few days, check the news, find out whether or not they've stuck something in them that's really dumb and they didn't test properly.
We're starting to upgrade our computers at work to Windows 10, and I kind of dread that. Of course, we'd be using Pro anyways, so... But the forced updates... Not fun.
Okay, yeah, you're not connecting even though you think you are. Let's try that again.
ME wasn't that bad either. I mean, it was to begin with, but once it got properly updated, and I don't understand. This happens with every operating system change, it seems like. Why were people so attached to Windows 98 exactly? What was the massively beneficial features of that?
I got off that train wreck as soon as possible. That was when I went over to like Windows 2000 Server, because that was a more stable gaming platform at that point. Even though everyone was like, oh, but there's no drivers for anything. And there were.
There were, and a lot of these drivers for 98 also worked.
Yeah.
Well, some of them did. Sorry, maybe not a
Yeah.
lot. A lot is probably overselling it, but you know what I mean. It was like there were more than just relying on people having actually made drivers for what must have been. What did you switch over to 2000?
Mm-hmm.
Why is the Doomba slowly lowering?
Because that's what I do, so that I can get in and out of it when I'm parking it. And that way, it's nice and near the ground, low to the ground. You see.
Okay, I was just a little worried.
Plus,
that
way it's not going to
that really
accidentally
won't.
get shot by hatred over the hill.
That well, we've also been rolled back quite a bit too, because I'm back at base now.
Yep. Yeah, and no, that might not be a rollback because I'm out in the crater here.
Yeah, I'm back where I was.
I'm back at the base, oddly enough.
Yeah, I think that's something special with you.
But I'm
afraid, Farrell. Those
Yeah, I'm
turrets
also
are
waiting for the game
keen.
to actually load.
Lol. Hello. Oof. I can see the projectile going overhead when I do that. It's scary. Hello. Hello. No? Nothing? Hello?
Might have a nasty reload
There
time,
it
but
is.
once you get close to those laser turrets, are gonna get you.
Oh, that one was close. That skimmed me. Skimmed me forward, that one did.
Do you stop playing with your food?
Yeah. Watch it, spacebar. I think you'll find that that is fairly keen.
Boy.
Well, this is a lovely camera view I've gotten myself stuck in. What's going on here, Keen? Lag?
Hello.
I'm in the cockpit or I'm out of the cockpit.
I'll keep him distracted, spacebar.
Let's keep him distracted long. Nope. It's those laser turrets. I'm back.
Oh, that turret is evil. Okay, what have we got in our arsenal that we can use to deal with this? I think I turned the artillery stuff off. Also, what happened to the music? I didn't stop the music. Who stopped the music?
It wasn't me.
Oh, maybe I did stop the music. VLC appears to be... Oh no, VLC crashed as well.
Please don't stop the music.
VLC, you're not supposed to crash. You're supposed to be the best program.
Well, interestingly enough, the hangar door group survived that load.
Yeah, I don't know why this time round the group survived. A conundrum.
Are there any small grid turrets we have that are like 2K range or something?
Is there any small grid turrets we have that can possibly compete with that? No.
No. The light cannon turrets are like 1.25, but that's it. About
I'm going
the
for a
best you
little
can
wonder.
you can kind of do the photon torpedo turrets, but they are hideously OP.
I'm going to go
Actually
for a
saying
wander
that-
first. I reckon down at ground level, you might actually have a better chance. Especially if we loop around the thing. Seems to be very well armed on this side. So I wonder how it fell. Did it fall in a way that meant that this side got all the turrets?
I don't know. That really big one is pointing.
I'm not
Away from
actually
the
too
base.
worried about that really big one. I'm not sure it's working.
Somehow I have 0 health and I'm still alive. I'm invincible. Nothing can stop me.
It doesn't sound like it, but... there you go. Not...
Oh, something stopped me. Yeah, let me. Are you trying to fly around?
I'm not flying at all. I'm on foot. I left the... yeah, I'm not that dumb.
No, I'm with your jetpack.
No. That's again. I'm on foot entirely because I want to be low. Okay, maybe I will jetpack a bit. I'm also slow.
Oh no, they can shoot from this side too. I saw the missile coming right at me.
Yeah, there's no dodging that laser, is there?
Nope. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna dig under.
Yeah, it's a long way to dig.
I'm within a couple hundred meters of it.
You played around with the IS weapons much, Farrell?
The intersphere weapons, they're not too bad.
I'm just wondering whether or not the Gorse or maybe the ER large laser has got some decent range.
The lasers are about 1 kilometer, I think, if I remember right, when I tested them.
That's not enough. Okay, on the side that's defended by the other wreck, there doesn't seem to be laser.
No, but there's some missile turret thing that keeps killing me. I am on that side though. That's a little bit too close to it.
Okay, yeah, there's some other turret there that's almost equally as efficient as the damn laser.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Health critical.
Okay, that's some progress.
Hang on a tick. Ah, some batteries.
I was going the right way. Dadgummit.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
There's a chunker about 4 kilometers out.
Yeah, lovely.
Please tell me what I just saw survived. Oh, I'm not sure it did. This ship had a shield.
What? I don't know. I know he had teased that they were.
Just saw the large shield generator roll off the top of it. I think it's dead now, but...
Hmm. You can't shoot at me, I'm underground.
He seems to disagree, Spacebar.
Yeah, that's
I am
what
the
you
mole.
think.
Yeah, that shield generator just popped on impact with the ground, unfortunately.
Hmm.
But it had one.
I didn't see the bubble though.
Yeah, neither did I.
And I didn't see the damage effects either.
Oh, sounds it. Jesus, the zone is less lethal than that one turret. It's like, yeah. Right click drilling underground to it. Yeah, well, I think that's probably what's up next.
I'm already on my way to doing that. I should be about there.
I don't see you. Anyway, the other wreck, like the top half of it, I've pretty much disarmed.
There probably wasn't much on it.
There were a few bits and bobs.
Yeah, it looks like these things have been mostly kind of like just like half-built tires, pretty much. Which means our large steel tube supply should be quite adequate now.
You got a bit to go yet, Spacebar. Don't come up.
Okay.
I reckon you got about another 150 meters. You're not there yet.
Roger that. We're out of energy before I get there.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
What's those suit lights take up that much energy?
No, it's the survival heaters.
Oh, right. Just hope I don't dig too deep.
Based on the way planets work, that's actually physically impossible. It'll come out eventually.
True enough. I really hope this is worth it. There better be some good loot on that ship.
Well, if we can get hold of like even those guns in a vaguely intact state, there's definitely something on it.
That's true.
And of course, this rollback's before you sent the GPS.
Yeah, because I don't even have the GPS anymore.
God damn it.
Oh, I'm getting close.
Hey, Austin. Yeah, Suicide Neil. Oh, but at least that's what it looked like.
Just wonder how performance friendly that is going to be.
Are we really worried about performance for that much longer? We can always just jump to a new place in town.
Oh no, the what Suicide Neil's talking about, the Merrick teased working LCDs in the cockpits.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bravo. Enjoy your sausages, I guess? What the hell? Update on Bravo's life. Barbecue 10 sausages, ate 4. Clearly weren't that good, because I can tell you if I barbecued 10 sausages, there would not be 6 remaining. Not unless these were some pretty damn monster sausages.
Great, now I've lost my hole.
Okay, I can see where that wreck is continuing to try to shoot you guys.
Was it just pounding away at the ground? What was going on?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Like the large ship cannon on it. Actually, 2 of them from what it looks like.
I should have marked my entrance.
Nah.
Might be able to approach from that direction.
Energy low.
Is there no surface? Let me out! Now, where the fuck am I?
Oh, good
Still
grief.
not there.
Sometimes it burns, sometimes it hurts. Will you say my name?
Okay, I've got fire on it.
Did you build the OP weapon?
No, I built the light tank turrets, which, due to a design flaw, just shot me out of my own, like, out of the cockpit, shot me out of the sky. Don't have a forward-firing weapon right in front of your cockpit.
Well,
But it did do... Let's see if it did anything.
Did it hit?
No, it was definitely hitting something. I don't know what it hit. Oh, the rear turret got taken out. The forward turret's still there and still trying to get you guys. I might be able to get a range on that. But
Oh, I was
because
so
I think it's shooting me back.
I almost got to it.
No, hang on, it's ranged on me now.
Oh. Okay. I lost bonded ferals.
Oh,
No!
hello.
I'm gonna die in the darkness at the end of my tunnel. No one here to save me.
I can see you. I'm coming.
Help.
There's just hatred in the way.
Then what are you gonna do?
Die with
Are
me,
you
I
gonna
guess.
die with me at the end of my tunnel? I can't even see to get out. It's just black.
You're really close to it, though.
I am very close, yes.
Health.
Holy crap, that shot a hole in me there.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Alright.
Feral, you're missing a connector.
Yeah, and the cargo connector that was, or the cargo container it was connected to. Working on that.
Oh crap. Now I've spawned here, I really have no idea where I'm going.
It's just over this hill.
No, but I mean the tunnel.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now I've reoriented. Oh yes, lack of dampers for reasons unknown.
Sure.
It's definitely less aggressive. It's not shooting at me at the moment.
Well, I know I definitely got one of the turrets, just not both.
I think there might even have been 3.
Fuel
Little light in the darkness, Atlas. No light in the darkness, I think is what we get there.
Fuel critical.
Some of these
Oh.
don't have tracers.
That's lined up. Alright. Alright, that group didn't survive then.
Oh, Jesus. Dumba Actual. That's what we're going to call this. Because it is actually the Dumba.
Why are you screwed up?
Oh, I was going quite a different route. Yes, I should watch my own video. How not to be seen. Apparently I stood up and that was where it went downhill. Damn it.
Alright.
Back in a second, I'll just need to deal with something.
To the mines.
Yeah, that laser turret was what got me there. Okay, so approaching from that side's not gonna work anymore. For a little bit, and there we go.
I like the constant stalker quotes.
You sure this one's a boy? He looks more like a grot.
Oh, what the hell? Balls, Allison. Hell yeah. If I could get away with playing some, I would. But I can't. Copyright. Wasted got bored and started playing whack-a-mole with his face. That's not quite what's happening.
Okay, you're heading the right way, spacebar.
I almost got in it.
You bear to the right just a little bit.
Roger that.
Question is, how did I get from here to the entrance of the hole without being shot by that thing? I must have run along this ridgeline quite tight. Oh, hang on. No, the shield generator didn't die.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I mean, the block's still here. Hopefully it's got parts in.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
okay.
got one still, wait. Let's roll.
Hang on, did you actually make it over there intact? Or are you still at the upper end of the
Yeah,
hole?
I'm running back round to my hole. My hole was
Oh,
almost
okay.
the whole way there. I had almost diggy-diggied as good as you can.
Seem to have lost the GPS I was using. What?
It's okay, you're heading in the right direction still.
Yeah, but I don't remember. Let's see. Okay, this way.
Well, let me put it this way. I will dig another gopher hole here.
Yeah, it started one because I got lost. I had a body location and apparently it disappeared.
I found my one again.
Okay, you want to hang a bit more of a left spacebar.
Right that.
And also, just as a heads up, you're coming down into the valley near the wreck.
Okay.
But I think if you manage to hit it head on, you'll only have to worry about the autocannon on the right side that might be able to range on you.
I'll dig down a little bit.
Who continued my hole?
Not me. I didn't even know where you were.
Yes. Whoa. Wreck is now shooting blindly. Check that.
Knows I'm here.
No, it's going after me, I think.
Probably.
Hell?
My head is poked out just enough that I can see it in the third-person camera over my shoulder. But I don't actually have myself fully exposed to it, but I think it's close enough. It's willing to take pot shots at me.
I can feel the dwarven blood flowing through me. Maybe that's just Mars.
Yeah, you definitely need to keep hanging a left there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're digging for a reason. Yeah, it may be that I'm in Spacebar's hole and not mine. It looked like
Yeah.
mine, but
Could be. I think you started yours.
it didn't end like mine.
Yeah. If there's a part that kind of branched off, that's probably mine.
Yeah, it got to the end and then forked into two directions. Whereas mine, I done mine looked similar to yours at the end, except one of my two directions didn't come to the surface yet, and it was confusing the hell out of me how it was like, because your hole is very similar to mine.
Mm-hmm.
Like even to the point where you've got these multiple like right-hand exploratory looks where both of us have clearly like kind of curved rightwards as we've been drilling, and then realised we've got to correct back.
Yeah, because at one point, I thought I'd dug past it. It's actually the blimp that I found.
Okay, there is a turret still alive underneath that ship too, by the way, guys.
Oh, that'll help.
It's a boxy-looking thing, so I'm guessing it's a laser turret of some description.
Lovely.
But yeah, it is definitely on and wiggling about.
Protects an underground space, I imagine.
And there's enough batteries on this thing, it's going to be running like this for quite a while.
Gorilla, I GPSed this whole entrance location. Obviously, I thought at the time that it was mine. Turns out it's not my hole. Some other git's hole. But
Yeah, I don't know who that could be.
might be able to make it work.
I'm about to run out of suit energy. I can't take this long to dig a 500-meter hole.
Yeah, I've got no.
About, I think, to break the surface. Happening very slowly. Let me through.
I run back up the tunnel. There's a tag in the side of it. Like just sitting here. Good job, Keen. 2 parasols.
What's up?
I got to the end. I dug out in the side of the hill. I sat there looking at the wreck, and then I died. Just explosions.
Well, I've dug your hole to the point where it pops up very close to where my hole pops up at some point, so I'm now going to connect the 2 holes and continue in my original hole.
Oh my. Holeception. Alright, I'm
I
going
don't
back
have shields.
real
No way I
quick.
could pop up and tag this thing.
Be right back.
That's right, this is all screwed up. It is.
Knew when I was starting this, it was like, are you sure you want to commit to digging a hole to this thing? But once you started, and then you gotta follow through. Oh, getting close. Had the better drill, I'd drill faster, yes. I would also almost certainly lose it. Would have lost it by this point. We're making progress. Almost there. What awaits? The sound of dying wolves? You check.
Energy.
Me running out of energy? Check.
Alright, I'm back.
Aye, Kitty, it's not, it's quite an annoying one when you start to hear it for long periods. It's fine. Let me out now. I'm starting to feel like I've gone past it. Let me out. Oh. Sky. Is it a sky of hatred? Oop. Oh. Oop. Getting real close now. Oh. And slightly brained.
Apparently I wasn't going left enough.
I have GPS the entrance, guys. It's here. It's called Hole. Exclamation mark. Hence, I can afford to use the last of my energy. Attempting to dig the remainder of this that way. You guys are saying power. What do you expect me to do about it? I'm way too far away to do anything about that now. I might as well use it all up and die. In the dark, on my own, yet again. And where is Spacebar when you need him, huh? Is he helping me out? No, he's just letting me die in a hole.
I don't know where your hole is.
Technically, it's your hole.
I don't know where my hole is. I didn't GPS it.
I did.
Holy, holy, holy. Oh, that's another 800 meters away.
Yeah, let's try
Oh,
that.
that turret is so nasty.
Uh-huh. I was hoping I could just fly over there.
Yep, no, you and me both did exactly the same thing, and it just... Oh, Farrell, mistakes were made.
Uh-oh.
It's good.
You...
I
Ish.
could get it while it was
Ish.
distracted. No. Ish. No, no, no. The cockpit's still good on it. It's still in
He's
one piece.
upside down.
Yeah, and
The front fell off.
the bigger problem is that was the O2 generator also nicked.
Yeah, I noticed by that giant orb of ice that almost fell on top of me.
I mean, considering that ship was completely unshielded, I'm actually surprised it held up that well. I'm pleased with that.
Yeah, you clearly managed to, up until that point, nail the point at which you could fire without them being able to notice that the turret was over the top.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, now the problem arises is that I've got like 37 hydrogen to get there. I can't get there on 15 hydrogen. It's not even 37, it's 15.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
You never really realize how far 100-something meters away is until you have to walk it.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a giant green death laser? Yeah, it was a giant green death laser. Yeah, the enemies get those now, apparently. You got the GPS for the hole, right?
Yeah.
Right, if you
I'm
want,
way
if you
over here.
keep following left, just left the whole way, you will eventually encounter a hole that hasn't dug to the surface yet, that is like 25 meters away.
Okay.
25 meters away and heading in the right direction. I just ran out of power again.
Roger that.
I'm also going to have to put a time limit on this as well. You got 15 minutes to get it done. Oh, really, Dags? Not now. Not now. There's bigger things to worry about than getting my arse bitten off by an angry dag. Look, there's another one. Come charging out of the darkness.
Health critical.
Up and kill me. God damn it!
Well, I guess I'll get back to actually doing something. Might have been sitting in the tunnel waiting for you.
Well, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, although this time I've got jetpack fuel, so I might actually get there a bit quicker, honestly, than I was going to that way around.
Well, I've already ruined the surprise.
Okay, so you were actually legit just hiding in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Thanks, Spacebar.
I was waiting for you. I was gonna pop out and yell surprise.
Yeah, you probably would have gotten a big surprise.
I might give him one anyway.
What? I don't have the granny spacebar face.
Okay.
I gotta do something. Uh-oh, he's catching up. He said left. There's a lot of lefts.
Yeah. Just gotta keep taking them lefts.
Even if it double back. Ah, crap. Oh no, never mind. Oh, okay, I found the end.
Down the
Okay.
tunnel that you've been working on?
No, down the tunnel that wasted was.
Hey. Yeah, so you can see the point at which I popped up, found out that we were really damn close, and then worked out which direction I was going to head.
Yep.
Which is this way.
How did I not lose that thruster?
Right, I reckon that might be enough for an up.
Let me look up. We need to go to our left a little bit. But we're almost right underneath. Actually, you should be able to come up now. Oh, no, never mind. Don't,
Aye.
don't come up.
I might have dug less if we just went mining for gold, but where would be the fun in that? Also, we don't actually know where any is.
Gotta worry about the entertainment value.
I think that just did a little bit of shooting at me through the ground there. Just for good measure.
Probably.
Cheaty turrets, got it. That didn't help. Come on.
JJS is bang on. It's no longer about the goal, it's about the principle. Alright then, friend. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Even underneath, there's a spot where it can hit you, but it's in the process.
Yeah, there's a turret still under there.
It's in the process of tipping over.
Hmm.
No, there's 2 turrets underneath it still. Check that 3. Ow, Krieg. Noise glitch. Noise glitch.
I'm not getting a noise glitch, but I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 3 turrets under there still active. Going at this thing from underneath is not going to work. I mean, I'm watching the turrets on the spectator camera move around still. Unfortunately, there's enough batteries still on this thing that it's not gonna... Definitely can't wait it out.
I'm on the deck. Let's see what I can do. I don't see the turrets. Oh, yeah, I do.
You should do. By the feeling
Yeah,
of things, there is just 1 or 2 left.
More than 1 or 2, like 5 or 6. And here we see the invasive spacebar wood tick burrowing into the ship, its native habitat.
Oh.
The good news is if you can... Ooh. Hey, spacebar? Look behind you.
I don't see anything.
Completely opposite side of the ship.
I don't see
You
anything.
should be able to see it. The turret over there.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
not shooting at me
surprised
right
it's not
now.
pointing.
So I'm
I
just gonna
know,
ignore
that's
it.
the weird thing. It doesn't look like it's damaged, but...
Oh, really?
Did you fall through?
Yes.
Uh...
Oh boy. Figures I wouldn't die by the turret, I'd die by the stupid falling.
Now I can see more turret fire coming over the hill.
Yeah, but I was actually able to get pretty close.
Down you come, friend.
I think, dude, nick the gyros? Is that why I can't turn over? Nope, there.
Spacebar?
Hmm.
You need to help me. Don't stay at the Doomba.
I was gonna try to see if I can get the Doomba to be my respawn point.
It will do if you're closer to it. That's the only criteria.
Oh, right. Okay. I don't have any hydrogen bottles, do we?
Nope.
Nope. Right.
Trying to hope we could get a bulb and a battery up and running and take its turrets apart from underground.
Do we have enough for even just like a small bob?
No. Dumba was unloaded before we left, so. However.
Could borrow some parts.
No. Hop aboard.
What is... Something is shooting me, and I have no idea what it is.
To battle.
Okay, just gonna stay down here in this little hole.
I was thinking I know where some parts are hiding.
Oof.
Plus, this might make this the closest respawn point.
I almost suggested moving it closer.
I mean, we definitely have the supplies from Bob's that we've got out here to, on my thing, to plant something close. Problem's gonna be powering it. Well, no, because we can nick a reactor.
That's something right there. D-class burst rifle. Unknown plate, unknown components. What in the world? Interesting.
Figuring this should get us the components we need to stick that stuff down underneath. Just configure the bob to only target weapons.
That should work. Do we have power cells?
Yeah, that might be the only thing, but then we might have parts to build a reactor. We will have
I've
a bit
got
of spare
parts
uranium.
for reactor, uranium, and 2 bobs on me. Can you drop me a GPS to the hole?
I already did. I did earlier. It's called hole. Exclamation
I
mark.
didn't get a chance
Did you
to
not?
grab it, probably. So let's see.
Have a look.
if-
You may well already have it. I'll grab it.
just drop it
Okay.
again.
Oh, right, you got it.
Nope. I mean, I've got. It's a stupid thing. I've got them in chat history, but
Yeah,
will it still show it to me? No.
I noticed that with PvP as well. They go away after a certain length of time.
All right. Of course, you lost the O2 gen. Shouldn't have, though.
Whoop.
Let's see. Ooh, superconductors.
There's an there's an LTV out there, 3.7 kilometers away from the whole GPS.
Oh, yeah, I see that now.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at, and I'm still quite a distance away from the hole.
Stop it! Stop!
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bob, did you have to? Coming closer?
Yeah, it's slowly coming closer.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to race it out past the wreck to get to the hole, taking me closer to the LTV. And the wreck is definitely shooting at me.
I hope somewhere in here is some reactor components. We need 100. And I've got none so far.
Dang it.
Well,
Okay. I gotta run way out around to try to get to you guys.
if nothing else, we
Rex-
could... Yeah, there's a pretty good berth you have to give it, Pearl. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I propose we head back, honestly. With that LTV getting closer, I propose we head back, grab the supplies we need to do this underground sabotage, and grab it that way before we lose any of the stuff we have got.
Well, do we want to
I've-
borrow it from one of these azimuth? Because they have 285 each.
I've got the supplies, I just can't get to you guys.
Where are you at?
Well, I've just returned back to the wreck at this point.
Oh,
My ship. I might be able to cobble together a mini flyer out of this.
But there was a time concern as well, Farron.
Yeah, I know.
well, the LTV doesn't seem to be interested in us right now.
You sure it's getting steadily closer?
It's flying over. I don't think it'll come close enough.
Depends what it's got on it, though.
That's true. Yeah. I don't see anything from here.
You're not helping.
Where is it? I can't even see it. It's too high above us. We can even be able to see the thing now. Level of comfort with this is low.
Yeah.
2.4 now.
It's slowly going away now. 2.43.
No, it's getting
2.42.
close to my position.
What?
Yeah, we moved a bit.
Oh. More focused on it than us.
Not comfortable.
Yeah. I'm inclined to agree.
Get in the seat, Spacebar.
I'm in the seat.
I'm bailing out. This thing's almost fully loaded with stuff. That's the thing. I've almost got 1 million. It's not even like I can harvest any more with it either.
Well, we could probably ditch some of these steel plates.
Probably, but you know what I mean? It's like, might as well take it back. Is more my thinking.
True enough. Oh, I just noticed I'm basically sitting on top of the ore detector.
Aye. I guess it's worth noting that as a byproduct of how those particular ships are designed, they can't fit very many modded turrets of any decent size.
Oh, that's a good thing at least.
They've got greebling around almost every turret that prevents them from going above a like quite small space. It's also a small ship, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it must be with those turrets. Got the small ship rocket launchers on it. It's also got a couple of. It's also got one of your lasers. Mr. Spacebar.
Does it really?
Eh?
Oh. Oh. Let me go take a look at it.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the Verde. Good thing is that's at 2K range, not 3K. But it's got spinal lasers at the front.
That makes me feel so good considering this thing is closing within 3.17 kilometers of my position now.
I can test that the Verde don't do that much damage. Well, not compared to the particle wave. Oh, there's a turret clipped into a landing gear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you do. It has got two spooky eyes. A big one and a small one that was apparently on a small rotor head.
I am even less comfortable with this. I have no idea where the hell any of these things are anymore. And yeah. All I know is the salt cellar is that direction, and I suspect that the wrecks are somewhere in between us and it.
The whole... Well, the way you're going, you should be safe if you stay down low.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah, it's just really the range of that blasted thing.
Yeah, our main problem at the moment is the fact that we're flying, and...
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And there's another one of these incoming. Please, not again, Doomba. That's the problem. It bounces when we do that, and it gets me so much extra height that, like, I don't know how to deal with it. We already survived through one of
boys are
those.
back at it again.
Clang finds a way.
There we go. At least we didn't come down into another gap this time. I think it's a byproduct of the weight as well, as it does carry its momentum really high up over those jumps.
Hmm. Uh-oh. Connection problem.
Did it just crash again?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure it did.
We need the to be continued meme pop up now.
Will Farrell ever escape from the wildlands next to the wreck? Will Wasted manage to get the Doomba back before it plows into a ground? Tune in next time. Same time next week.
To be honest, that's probably about right. We're running out of time left on the stream anyway, so by the time this is all reloaded back up again and we've almost certainly gone through a rollback, might as well pick it up next week, to be honest. Where I understand, we might have a little text bar. Let's see how bad it was, maybe. Oh, God.
Well, sadly, while there were ores out in my position, none of them were gold, unfortunately, so... Our elusive Illudium Q32 has yet to be discovered.
Is there a next time? Yeah, we still have some stuff left, just about. Ish. No, Keen, don't play your stupid intro at me. How bad is it? How far back did we go? That doesn't look too bad. Space Engineers Trench Warfare Edition, that's about right.
Next time on Space Engineers Z.
Certainly managed to build ourselves into a hole. In every phrasing of it.
Oh my.
Every possible way that could turn interesting went interesting.
Yeah. Yep. Gotta be honest, that NPC weapon replacer mod is certainly a bit of a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
Does highlight as well, like the power of some of the weapons you have available in the mods you're using. At the same time, though, they get their ammo for free.
Yeah.
That's
They get
why.
their ammo for free, they get their ice for free, basically.
Mm-hmm.
They're not playing survival. Cheats. Okay, looks like the rollback's not too far. I was on my move back regardless. But, I mean, that means that next time we can start it off and make it a quick trip back and forth and get that reactor going, maybe bring back some parts to rescue Mr. Farrell, turn his ship back into functionality. You got a blueprint?
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
it's blueprinted.
So yeah, bring stuff back with the Dumba to get you up and running again, and then give this one final shot with our network of tunnels already built. So yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. Appreciate it. Mr. Farrell, Mr. Spacebar, and also, of course, all of you folks in stream. Can we get 2 text fires next week? Text? What you got for us?
2 text fires for the price of 1.
That's right, it's 2. It's double the fun. It's double the greeble.
Apparently feels that may be needed for cleanup. Aha! We get 1 text, but twice the amount of sass and puns. So there you go. Tune in next week. Ready for that. And thanks again. Don't forget you can go and check out both these fine fellows down in the video description. Please make sure you do, because they are lovely guys. And also Spacebar with his funky mods. These wave cannons linked down there, but he's got plenty of others featuring such lovely things as beer coolers and launch chairs and so on, which you need in your life and in your space engineers. Take care.
And
nice
Christmas
comfy
trees
couch.
if you're in the holiday mood.
Yep, Christmas trees.
What mods do you have, Farrell? That's the question.
I have no mods.
Good.
But I'm going to start working on one soon.
No,
I
that's
think.
fine. That means you're a pleb like me. It's all good. It's not some superiority thing going on here. Anyway, cheers, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hit that like button for me, and we will catch you for the next one.
Bye.
Later.